Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x plus 3 to the power of x is equal to 1. Now what I'm first going to do is I'm going to factor out 3 to the power of x from our left-hand side because all the terms are 3 to the power of x, so that would simplify this by a lot. So now we have 3 to the power of x times, now 3 to the power of x divided by 3 to the power of x is 1, plus 3 to the power of x divided by 3 to the power of x is 1, and same thing here, 1. So equal to 1. Now let's solve what's in the parentheses. We have 1 plus 1 plus 1, and that's 3. So now we have 3 to the power of x times 3 is equal to 1. Now I want to isolate x, so I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So now we have 3 to the power of x is equal to 1 over 3. Now, how would I change 1 over 3 so that it's in the form 3 to the power of a number? Well, if we have 1 over a, this is actually equal to a to the power of negative 1. So 1 over 3, well, this would be 3 to the power of negative 1. So now we have 3 to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of negative 1, meaning x is equal to negative 1. And if we plug in negative 1, we get 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3, and 1/3 times 3 is 1. So we know that's right. Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have x squared plus x squared is equal to x to the power of 4. Now what I'm first going to do is I'm going to subtract x to the power of 4 on both sides. So now we have x squared plus x squared is equal to, minus x to the power of 4 is equal to 0. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out the greatest common factor of all these terms, which is actually x squared. So now we have x squared times x squared divided by x squared is 1 plus x squared divided by x squared is 1 minus x to the power of 4 divided by x squared. Well, if we have something in the form a to the power of m over a to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m minus n. So x to the power of 4 over x to the power of 2, that's x to the power of 4 minus 2, and 4 minus 2 is 2, so this would be x squared. And this is equal to 0. Now 1 plus 1 is 2, so now we have x squared times 2 minus x squared equal to 0. And now this gives us two equations. Our first equation is x squared is equal to 0, and our second equation is 2 minus x squared is equal to 0. Now for x squared equals 0, well, this is simple. The only number that's squared is that equals 0 is simply just 0. So for this, we have x is equal to 0. That is one solution. Now for a second equation, I'm going to add x squared on both sides. So now we get 2 is equal to x squared. And now if I take the square root on both sides, I get plus or minus the square root of 2 is equal to x. So these are two more solutions to this equation.